have that secured. It could be a 2-on-3 post. Plant fur, you need to do more.
He's primed for it, but great pre-aim. Cold was ready, and it is only Deagles outside of that, so losing the rifle, losing your star. Is that a double smoke CT? Definitely a little uncoordinated from Faze. Not going to be too punished yet. That Deagles does chip away even further, and it was Brokey this time. 2 team kills for Faze in the first 10 rounds of play.
TRK's flash could be instrumental here.
They have armor. They have a rifle on K&J. This is very much feasible and doable. Coldzera and Brokey backed into corners here. Having to play from the site itself, they don't have much, but they can work off each other. Swing out towards K&G, success. That's the rifle gone, and now the 2v2 begins. Brokey's position, he's going to try and buy a bit of time here. Coldzera going to hold his cross, and Brokey just trying to keep eyes on him from CT. No, it's both from coffins.
Picks the scout work, though. And Coldzera plays it perfectly.
What?
Gets him, though. And now all out to Taco, and he hits the shot. That's spectacular. Peculiar.
Now, I like the Nico Coldzera combo, but the way Brokey's been playing, I'm looking at this guy to do something. But they are guarding that bomb like their life depends on it. And funny enough, it does. Fallen finds Brokey. Coldzera is going to have to dig deep, roll it back, do something exactly like that. 2 kills and now the 1v1. Could you imagine a better moment up against Fallen? The man who brought him to the stage now might keep him from it. And the bomb goes in. Fallen's there just to the right. He misses. And Coldzera!
A dangerous decision, but it's the best one they got. Oh dear, Nico and Rain in tandem, hitting a shot apiece. Zywoo with a tech, it's bad, it's spamming, but he will get saved by his teammate. RPK finding 2 with a P2, and somehow he's going to do it again, all on his own. Look at the bomb, it's dropped into spawn. They don't know that Cold is on Cat. Apex is so far away, and Cold could end this round right here, right now. He's done it, but will he be ready for Apex on the longest lurk, the biggest flank this world has ever seen?
Well, Apex is the IGL now, and with that comes the big brain responsibility of making these make or break decisions. He's wrapped all the way around through B. If he keeps running, he is surely dead, and so he's going to start to sneak. Cold, not aware. Who wins this? Cold's going to have to land the flick of a lifetime. There it is. There's the peak, and player could have pushed long. This is still very unlikely, though, as this position could come back to bail Faze out later in the round. Robs, he sees the leg, then takes the head off. Coldzera, now in the 1v2, but with the bomb planted for him, you know, like, you should be able to deduce the kind of angles that Cold is in. And Chris, looking like he might have worked it out, gets on the bomb, peek from Cold, follows up with the molly, and that there should decide the round. Robs, there's nothing he could do here. It's 8 on the board for Faze. Faze rotating both players into heaven. Gonna realize a little too late that actually this A site is not where an IP have headed. Oh, are we having a meeting in heaven? Is that what we've scheduled? Brokey not ready for it. Twist gonna wrap onto him, but this is where Cold could do so much damage. There's the first man dropped, and now for Rez, he's like, man, how do I get into A? How do I get this bomb down? When will he realize that there is this second site? It doesn't. Oh, Cole's going down the ladder as well. This is a weird round. This is a weird round of Counter-Strike. They're flanking. Cold coming in right behind Rez, but the bomb plant's still going to go through anyway. Cold getting here very quickly, and
Although he needs to come up big for this one. He also needs the help. They got to put some pep in their step immediately.
His utility towards a site low. Coldzera is forced on top, and well, they're trying to get their way in, but
Intention just yet. Slow and quiet from Heroic.
Very slow. And that's the first. Nico will not have a chance to enter this site, and no one will. Cold. I mean, Alexi B couldn't be in a better position to swap them off that. I think from the Glock, and Nico still hits the shot. Maybe they can go for this. There's a kit and a smoke, and that's the kit on the floor. Oh, wow, Alexi, that was practically mechanical. He does perhaps catch a chance. Hasn't picked up the kit yet, faking it, hoping Mantu would peek, and he confirms his location. Needs to close the gap, has the kit on the site, so just wants to push this duel. Trying to find Mantu, and he has got the duel, but he's only got the knife left, and this is an awkward one. Switching over to the Glock with 9 bullets. Mantu's retreating. No time. seğirme needs to frag the smoke, buying time for Kjaerbye. He doesn't need to peek, but he does. And steps into the line of fire for seğirme to punish. That's a lot of pressure relieved now. The Valve lets out steam. Oh, I get it now.
And Coldzera knows at least the one was still on the side because of the timing. He spots the other, and that's the classic.
Cold has to win this fight, though.
Now, though,
He can clear this.
yeah, he will, but he's
He
lazy.
didn't clear it.
They're running out of time.
I can't believe he didn't clear it.
Nades down Keto, sprays him down to 7 as well. Zantara's dead. Keto still fragging. Searson spotted. He knows where the last is. Has the kit. Has no time. Searson's playing around the bomb. Cold's jumped down. No time, though. Will go jump across. Shox has opted for the door instead. Now with the bomb planted, Shox is hoping for the jiggle. Hoping for someone to confirm where the CTs are coming from. With Coldzera's positioning, he's not even worried about short. Uh-oh. Oh, he takes the fight. One-on-one. Panic sets in. Doesn't want to get walked on by the AWP. He doesn't want the AWP just to walk onto his position. He wants to catch him with a degree of surprise. Now Shox jumping out of the window. Cold using the time. Shox, no kit. Doesn't have to take these fights, and there it is. Coldzera with the impact.
Yeah.
We're here for the grand finals. It is, of course, only that M4 on Issa, so as long as he gets the second here, Valda's death is not in vain.
Mr. and his bodyguards.
1, 2, dearie me. Buckle my shoe and all of that stuff. It's over. Brokey makes sure it's...
By scoping in, he's giving away his position. Kirby just sprays through the smoke and the flashbang, gets a quick kill. Brokey, well,
They're shooting
he's
at
starting
each
to lead
other.
the charge. What's going on here? Coldzera's not expected. He's got himself 2 kills and the third.
Like they all have here for Faze. This faster play from Sol, though, this could catch them out. There's the kill from Uterus, but just answered right back. There's Nico playing around the smokes and Cold spamming vigorously through the
my God.
smoke. He actually gets the kill, swaps out to the AK. They're running right into him. Cold.
On to retreat from the bomb plant, but Rain is the spanner in the works. There's so much info, yes, but Martin knows he needs to start moving in as well. Rain can deny anyone coming through from the murder hole, and Martin only has one direction to go. He finds it first, but Coldzera's traded. Coldzera's got 2, and he's still fighting. He gets 3. Zen left in a 1v4. Knows there's no one towards Banana. Stiko's already found 1. It's just Cold and Rain left alone. And Cold's found 1, yes, but he's revealed his position. With that, Rain is forced outwards. Rain is spotted and brought down. This is so beautifully done. Cold has to clutch it out in a 1v1 versus the off. He's trying to go for it, but Martin misses shot. Martin goes for it again, and it's Cold all day with the ace.
All right, all in on A site. Let's see it. Coldzera on the balcony. He's got a teammate in the back of the site. That should be fine for Kierby. He lets the first man cross and then stomps back down on him, finding the arch player. Still no success whatsoever here for the Ninjas. Faze Clan, they're about to get themselves a...
Flashbang's there. Nexus found the first, and although Jax has been traded on some damage, it's not enough to get the kill. Jax is still fighting away. He wants to take the peek with the AK-47. Gets the flick as well. Kirby to fall with the bomb on top of it. Arm and neck comes in from behind, and he might have just saved the day. 1 versus 1. Coldzera alone has to wait, and he can't make the peek out. He'll instead start to back off and wait for it. Cold.
20 seconds remain here. Brokey's posted on ticket. Poison's gonna try and best him, and he will. Now it's Rain's chance, back by fire. He also dies out. The peek from Coldzera, taking heads off the shoulders. Blame F, dead to rights. A trio of frags coming out of Cold gives Faze RK. We know this guy can deliver. And maybe right now is the time to do it, because the momentum of this T-side start is in question. Now the Brazilians start to get it back, and it crashes down around Faze, but there's 1 man left again. It's Coldzera. He clears the back of the bomb site. He knows where KNG is at, and he gets them both. Open predicts the additional peek. Leo getting the better of him, but 10 seconds left. Cold, he peeks out, sections off the 1v1s. He knows he's being gunned down here, but Cold with another 1v2.
Playing a pretty close angle, one that's fairly easy to get overwhelmed. Also has an incendiary ready, but he's not going to be throwing it out. Just holds the angle. Instant first shot. Second as well for Coldzera. And now, well, they've got to go for this. The bomb's down.
Scarpa, 5 of them, and Brokey's not interested. He tries to back out, and with the frag from Olof, they can reposition. They know where everyone's coming from. Olof's trying to turn tail. He does get away at 16 HP. Nexus got the kit. Keep that in mind. Time's ticking. First on the bomb, he's very low. Coldzera needs to knock him off it. Nexus still defusing, and he gets knocked off. It's all on to Amanek. He's fluffed now, and they're just going to spray him in relentless bullets. Coldzera.
Side for Godsend, and I wouldn't be surprised if they keep trying to bully Bimas towards the ramp area. And I'm 100% sure the Faze are going to be aware of that. That means they're going to be sending another player there, leaving the upper bomb side very, very vulnerable. As Coldzera is going to find one, he needs to find more, but they're going to go for the double team. But Coldzera, brilliant start from him.
Here we go then, the double stack towards Sandbags actually looks like it's going to be quite fruitful here. Rain, once he goes down, they won't be assuming there's a second player there, but here comes the kills. I mean, thick and fast, it's simple, Flamey charming in, but remember, Coldzera is still there. Oh my god, he's fluffed his life a little bit here, but still, he is alive, and he might win the round. Flamey, 12 points of health, doesn't go
what? Well, you saw what happened last time they went upstairs. Not going to be surprised to Faze. What's the setup here for the Faze upstairs?
I think we have Rain behind far vent. No, I'm not sure. Coldzera, he's just sitting on the hut. He peeks back. Rain does go down, but Coldzera stands his ground. 8 seconds, and he sees him up above. Down he goes. Pearson, last man left, missing the no-scope. Like, do they anticipate a fourth? Rez, he is sitting here. He hears Nico. He gets that first headshot, doubles up on the damage. Hampus lends a helping hand, but Coldzera brings it back. And the 1 versus 1, Cold versus Hampus, Deagle versus AK, 10 seconds left over, and Hampus is going to take a bunch of damage, but the grenade does just as much. And Cold, he's going to plant this. He gets it in. Now the retake has to happen. Hampus needs the headshot, and Coldzera's giving it to him. The chances are there, but he moves. He doubles back to the side of triple, and he takes the head.
And that's going to be needed with Flamey falling at the first hurdle. Electronic does get one. And Boomich even bests Rain on this lurk in the connector. So this leaves Cold and Nico over at the B site. However, Coldzera, we know this man at B site Mirage is able to get away with a hell of a lot. And this round is no different. He's got it down from a 1v2 into the 1v1 and just Boomich left out. And that's what you want to see. We want this game to keep going. It's been delivering throughout. Coldzera gets boosted into the apartments early on to go for this peak, and there's the first man down. Keto falls. Coldzera with the orb. He's onto a third. Come on, Cold. Tizian does deal with him. B-Mass is here to keep this B site under lockdown, and Fabs is not
an overall rating compared to Yumpy. But we've got a fast long control take, so let's see what happens with this deco. They're going to be upgrading with the half armor, but there's already a push up mid from Coldzera. And he's going to lock it down with 3 frags. Bomb is in his vision, and 1 player will come back to try to scavenge it. Maybe get a kill, but no, it's going to be clean. And that's all of his bullets. Not gone to waste. He gets 8.
Past it, Coldzera plants, safely tucked behind the boxes. It is not for Cat, but that is where Rain resides. CT's separate. No utility for them either. Sergey, he's just going to start running up long. Coldzera tucked behind the box. Yumpy in an awkward position because that op's going to have to play close range unless he peeks into Rain first. Cold! He's got him!
That's an impromptu mid to be smoke. It looks like there's a gap in it as well, but Nico's burning. And Coldzera with a double up setup is able to spot that out. A double kill for him. And Brokey in support. 2 players left for complexity. Coldzera's on point. He's gonna get 4.
Nico and Coldzera make it just Coldzera left. 1 versus 2. He's shaken. 2 different angles to check. That's so precise. It had to be the pre-fire. He knows where electronics.
It is going to be a 1-0 start for Tai Lu. And it's going to be them up against the Eco here as Faze make their way towards shore, taking a lot of damage on their assaults, but it's going to be someone to open things up here. And it looks like it's going to be the bomb going down as well. Olof will pull 1 back. That's probably all they'll do in this particular round as Coldzera, last remaining player. Lovely shot there with the Desert Eagle, but not really much else he can do.
Yeah, you might be able to get across. Yeah, and you actually try and throw that FAMAS away, make sure that they force the CT economy for the rebuy. Another shot hit by Coldzera. And another one from Cold. Triple kill, $700 spent, and he could shatter the CT defenses. He's done it!
Just knocked one off their perch, and Coldzera still lingers. They could go for an apps pop here, assuming that there wouldn't be a second man upon the balcony. Brokey's going to draw their fire from the library side. They're already jumping out face crack. Oh! Coldzera fired a shot. It doesn't matter. They still go down. A triple, a quad kill. In 4 seconds, Coldzera has flattened the Four's assault.
That was actually insane. He fluffed his lines in the initial couple of bullets there, but they didn't hear it. Luckily for
Jack's over at long, and that's just going to help Mexer out even further. Kenny's going to hold for the ramp. Pretty ballsy decision as it leaves him on 2 points of health, but he's still alive, still kicking. Nexer tries to swing out from Goose, and Cold with his Deagle, looking for a little bit more. Now down to the 1v3. This is Made scary by Coldzera. He's walked down 2, now in with another. Kenny and Amanek, the 2 players that survive. Coldzera almost on for the ace, and it's only Amanek left.